Hello St. Louis Cardinals fan. Now I have sad news involving the player Pablo Lopes. Stay until the end of the video and I'll tell you everything. All news from Cardinals breaking. But first, if you're new here on the St. Louis channel of Cardinals News, enjoy and subscribe now so you don't miss the latest news from Cardinals, which we are always bringing you firsthand here. Enjoy and leave a like on this video, to may YouTube continue delivering you the latest news from St. Louis of the Cardinals. I'm always in the mood for baseball gossip, the off-season, and informed speculation involving the Cardinals. Thankfully, hardworking Ken Rosenthal, the Athletic, showed up earlier this week. Rosenthal wrote that the Cardinals and Marlins had engaged in, at least preliminary trade discussions, over a potential trade that would send starting pitcher Pablo Lopes to St. Louis. Miami reportedly made other starting pitchers available, including left-handers Trevor Rogers and Jesus Luzardo and right-hander Edward Cabrera. To what extent they are actually available is unclear. Rosenthal mentioned the STL's outfield surplus potential after rookie Jordan Walker makes it to the majors sometime in 2023. And that would make the Redbirds a logical trading partner for the Marlins, who need to beef up their offense. I believe we should have some fun here by suggesting the Cardinal outfielder most likely to go to Miami in a trade for Lopes. I'm going to write this from the perspective of what the Cardinals would rather do if they were willing to part with an outfielder. Cardinals fans like him. I like him. The Cardinals board seems to like him. But let's pause to consider at least 2 or 3 things. Positive, in the last 2 seasons, he has had 118 ERA+, which means he is 18% above the average league standard for shooting. He also had a 25% elimination rate in 2021 to 2022, and the Cards rotation needs eliminated guys. Positive, Lopes is under contract control for 2 more seasons. This is significant because they will likely need to start in 2024. It makes sense that he's available because Miami signed starting free agent Johnny Cueto to fill a rotation role that could open up if Lopes is traded. It's easier to part ways with Lopes or another starter now. Lopes is a good pitcher, but he's not the number 1 starter. I don't want to get hung up on labels, but he's more of a number 2 starter. But he would update the St. Louis? Right. But for the past 2 seasons, he ranks 39th in the WAR among 76 pitchers who have worked at least 250 innings. Part of that is due to lost time, injuries, in 2021. So let's focus on his WAR in 2022 when he pitched 180 innings. Lopes was ranked 28th in the majors with 2.8 WAR. That puts his performance in context. Last season, Adam Wainwright had 2.8 WAR and Miles Mikolas had 2.7 WAR. Good starter, but not a number 1. The Cardinals don't need to trade an outfielder to acquire Lopes. I'm sure there would be other ways to make a deal. And deals can be done closer to the trade deadline. Cardinals fan speaks. Sad news that the player Pablo Lopes is not going to the Cardinals. Put your opinion in the comments as it is very important to update you at any time with the latest news from the Cardinals until the next video.